Assalamu alaikum, first year commerce. I'm your teacher Asma Nadeem. Today we are going to revise a chapter number 3, that is a sole tradership. Okay, so topics covered in this chapter: introduction, examples, features, demerits and merits of sole trader. So firstly, when we discuss the definition of sole trader or sole proprietorship, guys, it is the simplest form of business. We know that there are how many form of businesses covered in your book, in your POC book. In chapter number 3 they discuss the sole tradership. In chapter 4 they discuss the partnership, then joint stock companies and cooperative societies. So four kind of businesses are discussed in your book. So the first kind and the simplest kind among them is the sole tradership, in which it is a business in which owned and controlled by one man. Guys, in a single ownership, there is a single owner. He alone gets all the profit and he alone bears all the loss. One man capital, okay, unlimited liability. Unlimited liability, what does it mean? Unlimited liability. Guys, with unlimited liability, we mean whenever there is a loss, if the sole proprietor, in case of insolvency of the business or non-payment of business debts, he will be responsible alone for the payment of liabilities. If our assets are not enough in the business, then his personal assets, guys, his personal assets will be called to adjust the liabilities outside from the outside the businesses. So due to this, the sole owner cannot be relaxed in the business matters and dealings because of the unlimited liability feature. Unlimited liability, for think yourself, if you are running any business and you have taken loan from outside, when you want to repay the loan and your assets, if you are in the business, are not enough, if your business is not earning good, then your personal properties, your personal assets will be called to repay the external debts of your single company. Less legal formalities. When we form this single ownership business, there are less formalities to form a single business, and obviously it's a one man control, it's a one man show. Examples of sole trader, guys, there are many examples: small shops, retailers, small hairdressers, painters, carpenters, restaurants, tourist guides, petrol pumps, accountant, doctors. Yes, these all are the examples of sole tradership. There are many more, guys, think of it. Now look, these are again the examples of sole tradership which we discussed before. So now, guys, come into the detail. What is a sole trader? It is a business owned by one person. The owner makes all the decisions about the business, how to run the business. He will keep all the profit. At the same time, if it's a loss, he will suffer all the losses of the business. Guys, these are the characteristics of sole tradership. The first, ownership. As we know that what you have to write under this heading, these are the 16 headings discussed in your book. So guys, one or two line enough for your board exam. Okay, what you are going to write under the first heading, ownership. It is a kind of business, it is a ownership of the business is in one hand. The one person who runs the business takes all the decisions in the business. Okay, The second heading, formation. Formation of this single sole proprietorship is very easy compared to all other businesses. Okay, because there is no registration with the government. That's why formation is easy. And capital. Guys, capital is necessary for opening the business. So the capital is normally in sole tradership invested by the owner himself with his own cash, or maybe he will borrow from the family friends and arrange the capital in the business. Management. The single owner manages all the business alone. Guys, it is a small scale business. If the business is on large scale, then the owner may delegate some power to trusted person. But usually what we have observed that sole tradership is a small scale business. So single person manages all affair of the business. Yes, profit or loss is the symbol of success or failure in the business. So whatever he is investing and whatever he is earning from the business, he will keep all profit alone. Guys, sole tradership is not a separate legal entity. The business name is not separate from the business is not separate from the owner itself. We will consider both as same. Okay, so government does not accept such business separate from the owner. They consider business. For example, if you have any business like if you have any tailoring shop and your tailoring shop name is ABC Garments, so you and ABC Garment will be considered as one. Okay, that is a legal entity. It is a one legal entity, business and owner considered as one. And we already discussed that unlimited liability in a very detail, that the business of a sole trader has unlimited liability. In case of insolvency of the business, non-payment of debts, he will be responsible. His personal assets will be called for the adjustment of loans the borrower has taken, the owner has taken, yes, borrower has taken from outside of the business. Legal restriction, guys, there is no legal restriction for sole trader, but there may be legal restriction on setting up a particular type of business like medical store, etc. But usually what we have observed, there are less legal restrictions. Yes, guys, this is a business of uncertainty because if the in the case of illness, absence, who will who will run the business? Of course, the owner and can disturb the operation of business because we know that it is a one-man show. And one of the merit of sole tradership or characteristic, it is also a merit that a sole trader can give doorstep services to his customers. Yes, it is a small size business. Life of business is limited. It is dependent on the life of owner, the sole trader. And guys, come to the heading number 13. Yes, success of business is totally depend on the abilities and capabilities of a single owner. Secrecy, yes, secrecy is high because look, less people are involved in sole trader, so they can easily maintain the secrecy of his business and make any decisions. Heading number 15, easily transferable. Yes, guys, this such type of business without any legal formalities or any legal permissions from the government, a single owner can easily transfer his or her business to maybe his son, daughter, and the last heading is easily dissolution. Yes, a sole trader can be easily dissolved without any legal efforts. For example, you decided today to resolve your business. Yes, you can stop anytime. So, what are the advantages? It is easy to set up, owner make all the decisions, he keeps all the profit, he can decide what he want to sell, what he want to buy, because of the single management, may give all the credit to customer, may offer delivery service door to door. Guys, there are also disadvantages of sole trader. The first disadvantage and the biggest disadvantage is unlimited liability, lack of capital. Okay, because small scale business, maybe a single owner not have enough money to do the expansions, expand the business. He bear all the losses, no continuity if owner dies. Prices may be higher than if the same in the same industry. If there is any joint stock company, big company, a single sole trader cannot compete the joint stock company. Yes, it is a true fact. Extra work involved. Okay, so over here we are ending the chapter. It is basically it's a very simple chapter. What is discussed in this chapter? The definition of sole trader, guys. So the first definition, then what are the characteristics, what are the advantages, and what are the disadvantages of sole trader. There are many other than these are the few advantages which I have written here, but there are many advantages like direct contact with customer. A sole trader builds a personal relationship with the customers. Yes, less publicity cost on advertisement. He spends less money, and this type of business is very flexible compared to other businesses. Okay, and yes, less taxes imposed by the government, less chances of fraud because of less involvement of people, and courtesy. And there are many guys, many advantages. So I hope you understand. Keep on revising. Okay, guys.